Using his legs, it's Woods. Swamped immediately.
That is such a nice example of the... It's reading and reacting and locating the football on the sweep play. They weren't fooled at all. They knew they were trying to go to the outside. They got leverage, corralled the back, got him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Good timing on the quick out. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Eagles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Old Dominion's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Quarterback signaling to his guys. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer. And the Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. The give. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Monarchs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal.
at 75% of 100.
Room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Looking for the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, ODU.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
He'll bring it out. It's Ware. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 and the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Woods. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll ride him again. Got some green grass. There's a little room there. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Pulls it in. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
With 75% of the
offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7.
3 days a week.
Keeps it moving. It's Burnett. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Opposite days.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Not at all. Great job by the defense getting the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
The give to the back. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. We've played one. Let's have a look at the stats.
I mean, Twitter.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Single back formation, and they give it to it. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll run him again. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
To the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. Right at the line. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Monarchs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Enough to move the chains. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Agnew. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it all in that last play.
Let's it fly. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot.
He wants to take the top off. Finds a spot in the middle. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
And a cover full.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paulo.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
He makes a tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming. Loose ball, it'll be a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He leaves it with the back. There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
And the Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Back to throw, it's Potter. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them.
Hey, shit, what you got going on?
Hitting
I'm at the
yourself
crib
in the gut
till
when you get a
later. I'm gonna go
15-yard
to
penalty.
this event Pierre throwing
And
for
guys,
his
winning in
wife.
the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that
You know
official
when
reach for
we
his
stayed
flag.
at on
They'll
North
see if they
Side,
can
you
find
know,
some
fucking
running room
apartment,
on the right here.
the Brookridge
Nothing
job.
doing, and he was lucky
I
to
stay
get back
across
to
the
the
street
line
from
of
that job.
scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
The handoff. Touchdown, Monarchs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's an
I don't
80-yard
know.
drive,
She
and they finish it off
she
with the
should
score
be,
from the
because she
4.
told me that her sister's supposed to, her 2 younger sisters supposed to come to town today. So she should be, but I didn't really talk to her this morning.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Yeah, just call her. She should be ahead.
Time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Drops back on 1st down. Look out! Short gain on the play before he slides.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Bryant. Rushes on. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They kick it away on 4th down. On the return. He's brought down and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why don't they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football, Dave.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop? Down right now before the half. They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Turning it on. He's at the 30. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. To the ground. He's got it again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
The Monarchs in the hurry-up. Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Drives inside. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Left side, it's Mosley. Touchdown, ODU! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And they did tack on the extra point. Out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the number 7 team, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And it's the Gophers on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now to your game inside Paulson Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
Situational type.
Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Silly.
Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
I caught up with the Old Dominion head coach coming out of the locker room. He is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. And he was... Just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. And the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Cradles it at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Brett Evan on the RPO. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Long way to go on second down. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Takes the easy one to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Georgia Southern in a hurry. On third down, he drops to throw. Here comes the heat. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Defense all over him.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on third down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Running behind that left side. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Touchdown, Old Dominion! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it started with their offense. They put them in a bye, man. They're already trailing, needed a good possession here in this third quarter to cut into the lead. What do? They turn the football over, short side of the field. Their defense doesn't hold, and this game is getting out of hand.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Back to pass, it's Bryant. Out wide right, it's Todd. How about this running back's ability to get into a pass pattern and get into one downfield?
Yeah, I like it, and I like the offensive coordinator continuing to work the running back in the passing game. Do more of this. It's easy. It's not hard routes. It's not things I have to read. It's matchups and what I find when my guy's better than yours and how I take advantage of it.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it in. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. It's 3rd and 5. Hits inside. It's Burnett. He breaks a tackle. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Still looking. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down. And the Monarchs look to keep this drive humming. Moves the pocket. It's Potter. Fires quickly.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Finds his man. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a 1st down. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. Quick give. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. On the run, it's Coleman. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. What a disappointment. No good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Snags it inside the 20. And the the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
To the air, it's Hall. Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch. 3rd and long right here. On the option. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The
field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Under pressure. He's on the move. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. How about this defense? Another stop. This one right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down. The Monarchs decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. No room to bring it back. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The give, it's Todd. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hall. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Picked off to stop the threat. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Rush right in his face. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Turnover. After the whistle, there is a man who has yet to leave the field, and they'll check on him. Straight ahead, it's Todd. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Might as well run him again. Got enough for the 1st down. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Sells the run, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Hall. Extending the play. They stopped him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score, 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to power it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking.
Nice job by the D, playing the pass first. QB scrambles. It's the 4th quarter. I got to save time. I got to save possessions. What do I do to end the run? Now I push the quarterback out of bounds. He goes out of bounds. Thank you. I didn't even have to waste a timeout. Nice job by the D.
Makes a deep grab. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. And the Monarchs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play.
Booster.
Wants to throw on 1st. He's going for it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And
snags it, and he's open. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Monarchs with the 1st and 10. Sets his feet. It's Potter. Looking for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to